Hi everyone. Today I learned something. I read about it about two pointers technique in JavaScript, and for the same, I am recording this session so that in future, if I want to revise the concept, I can do it. And same, I want to do it with my fellow friends or whoever anonymous person want to do it. Okay. So two pointer technique is a very famous technique in not even JavaScript in many languages. So I will get started with it. Okay. So contents will be, I will introduce you what is like two pointers approach, basic concept and usage, like detailed explanation with examples, uh, the common examples and advanced techniques. Okay. So and common mistakes, best practices. Okay. So let's get started. So what is a two pointers technique in JavaScript, and what at all is two pointers? Okay. So for this, I have read some articles online. First, I will go ahead with this so that you guys are aware of it. So most famous platform is the Lead Code, okay, and I'm also referring it to the MDM websites here. So I googled it also. Two pointers technique geeks to geeks also. Let me open that also. Okay, is really an easy and effective technique that is typically used for searching pair of they are sending it like a kind of a very specific use case, but let me draw it with a diagram. Okay, so you say this is a collection, and in collection, like we want to do a processing either from starting and end at the same time. So for that we should have a two placeholders technique. uh, Let me draw the arrows. Okay, here, 1 second. Okay, yes, okay, I'll see if I have a good arrow. Okay. Hmm. Let me reduce the size of it. Okay. So this is one pointer. Let me do a copy. This is one pointer. Okay, guys. So this is a two pointer technique. You have the indices of a position from left and from right. This is one of the use case. If you see this article, one slow runner and other fast runner. Okay, so it is possible both are. 1 second. So both might be running from the same side, but one is running faster like this and the other one is running slow pace. Okay, there are many use cases why we need it and how that will come with practice and all. But one use case I know is a circularly linked list to know how to do it. So one will run fast and one will run slow. At some point of time they will meet together. Okay, so this is one of the techniques, like they say. uh, so one pointer starts from beginning while other from the end, like which I was talking about. So if wants to start from here, and like it we will reduce it at some point to reduce this, so that we get some information, desired information like that. Okay, and yeah, some common examples are removing duplicates to some reversing of the words rotation. There can be infinite if humans want to think of it approach wise, or you Google it, you can create your own problems. But to limit the scope of the topic, that's why I wanted to let you know, like it's a two pointer technique. Even if you open this neat code, okay, so I know, not this neat code, there must be a roadmap. So you see, this is a very famous thing from not even like a one platform, like two pointers. A person should know. So there are many platforms you should know. Okay. Now, basic concept what's the two pointer approach is and why we do it, so that our time, space, time complexity gets reduced. To solve a problem, if we do it with one pointer, it might take a lot of time when the collection is huge. We are talking about large database, and to reduce it, we can use a two pointer technique, and that will be explained with the help of an examples which I will be speaking. Okay, so now let's go to this. Okay, some of the examples which I will be coding at this moment will be the finding a pair, okay, with a given sum in a sorted array, reversing an array. Complex example will include remove duplicates from a sorted array. Okay, then three sum problem. Okay, so let's get started with the first one, which is like finding pair with a sum. Okay, so I'll go to the array and I'll just create it the topic two pointer technique. Okay, two pointer technique .js. Okay, we have everything. I'll just reduce to everything. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll create a function. Okay, let me just modify this function here and like find pair with, okay, sorry, sum. Okay, and it will have the input array and the target. Okay, now this array is a sorted. I'm just referring like this is the sorted array. Okay, if it is not, you can sort the array also. Okay, so I will create a two pointer which I mentioned like left, our left hand, it will be behave as a, imagine this like your, this is your left hand and that will be moving, and this is right. Okay, so right will be arr dot length, okay, minus 1. Okay, now what will be the condition that will be are allowed to execute. Okay, so this condition will be when your left hand is meeting the right, then you should stop the process. Otherwise we don't want to create an infinite loop and all. Okay, now I will just write const sum. Okay, and I will just try to check if arr dot left plus arr dot right. Okay, now what will happen if sum is equals to target, then we should return. Okay, return a new array with arr dot left comma arr dot right. Okay, okay, now else if, I'll just explain, if sum is less than, sorry, less than target. Okay, so what we should do, we should improve the left side. Okay, else meaning our sum was higher than the target, then right minus minus. Okay, and in the end if it is not able to return, then we'll return null. Okay, so how I came to this technique and understand why I am writing it confidently, so I'll just explain you. You can also visualize. Power of visualization is very important. See, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, this is a normal sorted array. Okay, and imagine, okay, uh, imagine like this, you wanted sum of what you say 7. So uh, I'll take some number which is like 7 is there, so 5 plus 3 8, 8 is there. Okay, so this there are more, I have to give some random numbers because I give sequences. So like there is a arithmetic progression, like every sum will be 8, like 7 plus 1 8, 2 plus 6 8, 3 plus 8, and double of this. So that's why I have to give some random numbers. Okay, not exactly this. So 1 4 10 20 25 80 and 100. Okay, now this looks example more real life. Okay, So what we will do is we want a 35 sum total. We know the answer. 35 will be 10 and 25, correct? But we know it, but we want it through algorithm. See, if we want 35, if 100 plus 1, which is 101, this is more, then we should reduce this pointer, correct? So if it is still like 81, then we should reduce this more, okay? Now, so 26, which is less, correct, then 35, then you should increase this, then 24, 29, then we should increase it, and that's how the logic is built. You try to visualize this through diagram and solve it, and I have done nothing extraordinary. I have just written it a simple code here, and you guys can also do it with very ease. Okay, now comes the fun part. We will try to solve this. Okay, meaning like call it console.log. Okay, array find pair, and I will give the same array 1 comma 4 comma 10 comma 25 comma 10 comma 20, sorry, comma 25 comma 80 comma 100. Okay. And sum, what will I give? I think I give extra. Sum 35, right? 25 plus 10. Okay. Now what we'll do is we will save this and run. See, it returned the answer. If I give some gibberish value like 200, let's see, it will return null. I hope I hope this answers your like finding pair with a given sum. Now comes a very interesting part, reversing of an array. Okay, when I say interesting part, please guys, for a few minutes just stop whatever you are doing, and we will solve this. Okay. Okay, so we have an array and we want to do the reversing of it, meaning if I use the same array like 1 4 10 20 25 80 100, it should get reversed. Second, so the output will be like 100, okay, 80, 25, okay, 20 will remain same, 10, 4 and 1. So this is the output. How we do it, I know we can do it with multiple ways, but we will do it little efficiently. Function reverse array, okay, and I will pass the array, that's okay. Again, left pointer technique, right pointer technique, okay. So we are doing it left right and the condition, okay. Left right, okay, and I will do like arr dot left comma arr dot right, okay, is equals to arr dot right arr dot left, okay, and that's it. Left plus plus. In the end, what I'll do is I'll return this array or print this array. Console.log. Okay. Okay, so you guys must be wondering what is this. It is called destructuring of an array, guys. I myself read this technique and I am like loving it. So you see, this is an official documents. So destructuring assignment syntax in that makes it possible to unpack values from array or properties into distinct variables. You see, like we want they are doing multiple assignments of values to a variable like a b directly 10, then expected output, then they are doing it unpacking of values from array. So 10 20 will go ab and the rest will come to this. So this is very important, guys. It can a whole video can be made on this. I will try to see, but through this concept I started looking into it. And as you see, like x is equals to y z, it takes first two value, it just give it. So one way is like you have more values right side assigning to the variable which is having less. The reverse is also true. When you have a lot of values on the left side but less is there on the right, that I want to cover it here. I saw somewhere. Where is it? See here, like two values are there, then it will initialize the first one or two and others are like undefined. That's how we will do it. Okay, so here coming back to our example, it is taking what, it is taking the value from the right side which is our right hand and value from the left hand and assigning to what variable array of left our left hand value directly. That way you think it's like swapping of values without using a third variable kind of technique. That's why it's called destructuring in array. Yes. Let's see how it works. I'll give the same. I'll just call. Now let me save this. You see, original array was 1 4 10 20 25 80 100 and this 10 80 like this I showed here, correct? So that's how we can do a destructure like reversing of array. Now we'll come to like somewhat more complex, like there is no limit to learn, but I want to remove the scope. That's why, so removing duplicates from the sorted array. Okay, you have a array with the duplicates, meaning like 1 4 like 4 4 or 10. Okay, 10 10. This is a sorted array, right? So this is a sorted array and there are some duplicates, and how will we remove? For that we'll create some logic or the code. Okay, so let me comment this, let me clear this. Okay, now let me write function remove duplicates. Okay, and I'll pass the array here. Okay, now what I will do is, if just error handling okay, some error handling edge cases like you guys should do always. That makes your code robust and more good. Okay, I'll create left right, correct, left left, left right. Okay, let me not do it like this. For let right equals 1 comma right is less than arr dot length and comma right plus plus. Okay, so what I will do is I'll check if arr dot left is double equals to arr dot right. Okay, huh, or not equals to, we'll use negation operator. Okay, not equals to array dot array. Okay, then what we will do is we'll use left plus plus. Okay, and we'll go arr dot left, okay, equals to arr dot right. Okay, let me just complete the code and then I will let you know. Okay, return arr dot slice. Okay, 0 left plus. Okay, so let's first run this code whether it is working or not. I have to see. So 4 4 10 10. Okay, 10 10 25 80. Okay, so let's see how it works. So 4 10 25 80 100, it's working fine. So funda is very clear. We are taking slow, that technique, like both the pointers are starting from the same side, just one is little ahead of the, like from the other pointer. That's all. So if right is 1 already and left is behind, so one level. If left is not equals to 2, then we are making left to increase 1, and we are what we are doing is left to increase 1. So and we are copying the value of left and right, meaning like we'll start from here. Okay, so 4 was there. Okay, and this was 4, correct? So indice was 0 1, correct? So 0 and 1. So arr left. Okay, let me run this code. Arr left is not equals to right, which is not the case. So it will go ahead and it will, right will increase, right will move the pointer till here. Okay, and what will happen now, it will check arr left is not equals to right, which is true. So what it will do, left we will bring where is there is a difference, we will bring this value to here. Okay, and copy this value to this, overwriting we are doing it, correct? So overriding we will do it. Now what will happen is, let me copy. Okay, so 10 will come here. Okay, now left is uh, now what will happen, left is here and right is here. Okay, so one second. hmm. So right will move one level again. Okay, right is here. Okay, if they say one second, left plus plus right plus. Okay, then right will move again. So these are same, then that's why it will not work. Okay, then it will move again, right will move here, and what it will check, left is not equals to. Okay, okay, my bad, my bad. Let me go back here. Okay, let me go back to your here first technique. Okay, so both are same, correct? So here what will happen, right is left, which is not equals to, so it will pass. Now what will happen in the second stage, let me copy this code. Okay, so it will come here like this. Okay, right will move here. Okay, now right when goes ahead, because left is not moving, there is a disconnect, like not equals to value. So what it will do is, it will try to correct this value. Let me tell you this. Okay, so it will try to correct it. Okay, now let me add it here. Okay, so what it will do is, if left is not equals to right. So it will so is not equals to right. So what it will do, left plus plus, first it will do left again ahead, okay, then it will copy this value to what is this, like previous value, okay, 10 will come here, 10, okay, and that's how it will go, okay. Now what will happen again in the next step, one second, okay, right will move ahead, okay, so right will move ahead, uh, then right will move ahead. This diagram is little creating it here, sorry guys, like I know I am trying to create it with this diagram, okay. So now what will happen is this pointer will move ahead, okay, now it will check there is a disconnect, okay, so what it will no, it is same, so what it will do is it will reach here again, now there is a difference, so what it will do, it will move left pointer again to right, and it will copy this value to here, okay, to 25 to here, okay, uh, like this 25, okay. Now what will happen in the next row, let me copy all this, okay. Now what will happen, so it will move it will move it here, okay, there is a disconnect, so it will move again this pointer and it will copy this value to this, okay, 80, uh, okay. Now it will reach to last, okay, 100, okay, 100 is a disconnect, so it will come here and it will copy your values to back 100. Now what happens is till here we reached and finally it is there, so till left we will just get this array, that's why we are doing in the end slice left plus 1 1 0 because index start from here, so that's how like we got the array as you see the 100, okay. That's how like we solve this removing duplicates in two pointers technique. I hope this was like little fruitful to help you. Now comes a three sum problem, okay. This is a famous problem, like generally what happens in coding in companies, they ask this question, and the explanation for this query is like they will give you an array and they will ask you a triplet that will generally, most generally, will have a sum equal to 0 value. So that way it will be like you, this will be the question, okay. So they are asking for a triplet in an array sorted, or if it is not sorted, we will sort it. Okay. Any three values in an array that will sum the values to 0, unique values. Okay, like that, unique values. So let's write this function. Okay, function 3 sum. Okay, and now we are just writing it. So first what we will do it sort, okay, directly we will not take the chance A, comma, B, directly. This is like custom logic to sort, like in JavaScript we have to do it like that only. Now const result, okay, so we will write first for loop, okay, let uh, so this will iterate it, okay, if condition I is greater than 0 and where is it? And okay, minus 1. Okay, continue. I'll come in a bit. I'm just thinking of the right perspective. Okay, how to approach it. And let me put some values here. Array dot length minus 2. I'll come in a minute why I am doing like this way. So first logic, if I is greater than 0 and error both are same like duplicate, then we will continue. Okay, we will increase the index. Okay, this is one way. Now let me put left, okay, is equals to I plus 1. Okay, now let right equals to error dot length minus 1. Let me just first complete. Okay, left equals to right. Hmm. Some technique. There was someone at the door, so I had to step out a bit. And I was also looking, debugging my code. It was not working properly. Turns out I did a mistake on AR length, which is like LEAGNTH. That's why it was not working. So I cut short that video so that you guys don't waste your time. You will be able to see that. Okay. So first of all, what we are doing is we are sorting it. Okay, then remove the console. Okay, then we are iterating it on the array elements. Okay, if I 0 and it is like skipping the what we say duplicates, then we are making left right pointers for one fixed value. One we will fix it, and after that we will start from left and right. Okay, so while left is less than right, so we are calculating the sum. Okay, a of I left and right, if it is equals to 0, then we are pushing it into the resultant array. Okay, and if there is a like a duplicate, then we are skipping the duplicates, and from the right side also we are doing that. Okay, then we are checking if sum is less than 0, then we are the same technique which I told, the pair sum. Like if it is less than 0, then we are like making it more so that it comes closer to 0. Else if it is greater than 0, then we are reducing the right hand side so that it comes closer to 0. For this, I have created one array. Okay, and let me run this. Okay, now second, I think I didn't save the code. Ah, yeah, clear it. Now you will see like we got a three pair of like in the array which unique values that will sum up to 0. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you like it, the three sum problem, and after that I'll come back to the second last slide. So ensure the pointers are correctly initialized and update. Be cautious with array boundaries. These two things are like just keep in mind because most of the questions are not solved because of one or the two reasons. There might be others, but I have boiled down to these two. Okay. Uh, so summary point of view, like we understood the two pointers technique. There is a lot of problems in lead code also. Plus, if you go for blind 75, there will be two pointer techniques you will be able to solve. You can go to the different forums and like click on this. You will be able to figure out a lot more. Okay. Thanks, guys. See you.